Hi, Basil here. I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the new and hopefully improved British Car Forum software. We just transitioned to this software about the middle of November, and after much trial and tribulation, we finally think we got it online and stable and all the old forum data transferred over. So to start off, let's go up here to the upper right hand corner, and you see it says Welcome Basil. So when you're logged in, it'll have your name there. Notifications, if you have new private messages or other types of notifications waiting, you'll see a number right there next to notifications. And you click on that and you can go in and read your private messages or take care of whatever other notifications you have. My profile, that's where you go in and edit your personal profile. Settings, I could spend all day talking about settings, but for now I'm just going to say click on settings, scroll down on the left hand side, click on general settings, and then go look at all the different settings that you can adjust to make the forum look and feel the way you want it to. One favor I will ask, and that is please don't hide from the Who's Online unless you have a good reason to, which I understand sometimes people do have valid reasons for not wanting to show up on the Who's Online. But the reason for that is when new members log into the forum to participate and they look at that Who's Online, if it looks empty, they're going to feel like, well, this isn't a very active forum, and they might not be encouraged to participate. If they see a lot of people down there, well, then they might be a little more inclined to participate in the forum. So please don't hide unless you have to. Down here, starting over here on the left under the header, these are called tabs. The first tab here is called What's New. If I click on that, that takes me to what's called the activity stream, where you see any new posts or blog posts or album posts or comments or anything like that show up here in chronological order. The articles tab I am not going to show you right now because it's still a work in progress. It is a content management system similar to the portal of the old forum, only a lot more powerful and a lot cooler. And I think you all are going to like it, but I'm still setting it up. So look for that to appear on your view in the not too distant future. Blogs, when you click on blogs, you go to your blog. This is your personal blog. And to start blogging, simply say create a new post and you're off and running. And basically you make the posts in your blog just like you do in the forums. Same editor, you can upload pictures and everything just like you can in a regular forum post. But this will be your blog. Okay, if you want to see other members' blogs, you click on this link down here that says when you're in the blogs, click on member blogs and you'll be able to see other members' blogs. Then let's see, we have classifieds. Classifieds are just another set of forums. The one thing that's different about these forums over some of the other forums is when you post a thread in the classified forums, there's a prefix where you can select whether it's a for sale, a wanted, or a for trade ad. One word of caution, when you type in an ad, and you want to include your email address, which you probably will, don't type it in like a normal email address. In other words, don't use the @ sign on your keyboard. So if I was billybob@aol.com, instead of typing it like this with the @ sign, what I would do instead is where that @ sign is, I would come over here and to my smileys over here on the right hand side, and I happen to have added a smiley that looks like an @ sign. Click that instead and it will place that @ sign right there, and that way any human being looking at that knows that's your email address, but the spam bots will not know it's your email address, and hopefully they'll leave you alone. Okay, now underneath these tabs you have some other menu items, and the items that appear under here vary depending on what section or what tab you're in. You see we've got new posts. You can go to your private messages, frequently asked questions. I encourage you to take a look at that. We've got a really nice calendar on here. You can add events anytime you want. When you do add an event, make sure you put the location as the very first thing in the subject so that when people scan through your events or all the different events on the calendar, they can see, oh, there's an event in Nashville, Tennessee, for example. Okay, now, we've got a community link. If you click on that, notice you got this little down arrow. Anytime you see that, that means there's a sub menu. So if I click on that, it opens up and you've got groups, albums, friends and contacts, and member lists. Member list is just a list of all the members on the forum. Friends and contacts are your friends and contacts. And groups and albums are any member here can start a group or they can have their own album. A group is just like a separate place, and you can establish a group and invite people into your group. For example, if you have a special interest in trains or something like that, you can create a group about that, and it's kind of like your own private little forum in a way. Okay, and just keep the politics out of there though, okay, because all of these things are still viewable by all the members. So just like the rest of the forum, we keep the politics and all the controversial stuff off the forum. That just keeps all the kiddies playing nice together. All right. Forum actions, you can mark all the forums as read. You can go into your general settings just like you can from clicking settings and then selecting general settings. This is a direct route to your general settings. You can edit your profile. Quick links, you can go to see today's threads or posts, any threads that you've subscribed to. You can see your own contacts if you have any. You can view the site leaders, that would be myself and the illustrious moderators here, and then you can also see who's online. Now this big yellow box here, this is what's called a notification, and I can add these anytime I want to. Sometimes they're global, meaning you see them on every page. Sometimes you might only see them in certain forums. I can make them basically persistent, meaning you can't get rid of it. It's there until I get rid of it. Sometimes I will make them that are dismissible, meaning you just read it once and then you click a little X and close it and you don't see it again. Scrolling down, the forums are laid out and listed just like they were on the old British Car Forum software. And you get into the forum the same way and basically post and reply in a very similar fashion. This little green disc right here, if you click on that, that allows you to subscribe to a forum. I don't encourage that, but it's up to you. If you do subscribe to the forum, it gives you the choice of being notified daily or weekly. Instant notification on forum subscriptions is not an option because it would bog the server down if I had thousands of people subscribing to all kinds of different forums and getting emails sent every time there was a post. So your two options when you subscribe to a forum are get daily notifications, kind of a digest, or weekly notifications. Coming over here to the right, if you click on the link on this is the last post that was made in this forum. If you click on the link, it takes you to the first unread post in that thread, and of course if you haven't read it, it'll take you to the very first post. Then this little chevron on here will take you to the last post in that thread, so you have an option. Also, I want to point out these bars over here on the side where I've got this banner ad, and I've got some other things like new forum posts listed, and I've also got recent forum threads. These boxes might change from time to time relative to what they actually contain, but anytime you want to hide them, all you have to do is click on this little tab right here, and they'll go away. All right. Down here at the very bottom, we've got currently active users. At this particular time, we've got 208 users online. 71 of them are members who are actually logged in, and 137 people just browsing. Some of those are probably Google bots and Google spiders and other search engines, or just people just browsing without logging in. One thing that's kind of cool is right below that you've got an area that says total members that have visited the forum in the last 24 hours. In this case, it's 256. If you want to see everybody who has been on this forum within the last 24 hours, click this little down arrow over here on the right, and it'll open up this box and show you all 256 members who have been on the forum in the last 24 hours. Okay, birthdays, make sure you go in your profile and set your birthday and go into your settings and allow your birthday to be seen. You know, we're kind of like a family here and we like to celebrate people's birthdays. So, you know, unless you have a real compelling reason or you're embarrassed about your age or whatever, you know, go ahead and do that. That really kind of adds to the homey atmosphere here. All right, British car forum statistics, just like on the other forum, you know how many threads and posts and members and that sort of thing. And then legends. This just tells you what all these icons up here in the forum stand for when you see different icons up here. Lastly, well, first I want to point out one other thing. If you want to contact me, click on this Contact Us link. It will bring up a form, and then you can fill out the form and you can contact me. If you don't like the style of this particular forum, what's called a theme, you can change it by clicking on this little drop down here, and I've got several different forums that you can select from, not forums, styles rather, and you can completely change the look of the forum. So try those out and find one that you like, and I'll be adding more of those as time goes on. I've only got about a half a dozen of them right now. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this little tour, and if you have any questions, shoot me a PM or make a post in the new forum discussions forum. That's probably the best way to do it. Okay, bye.